For decades, if you've flown long-haul, odds are you've boarded a Boeing or Airbus. These names are practically synonymous with air travel, and their aircraft have become the backbone of the world's airline fleets. Whether you're jetting off for business or embarking on a dream vacation, it's likely that your journey has been made possible by one of these two aviation titans. These two giants have built a near-total duopoly, dominating the global market for large commercial aircraft. Their logos are instantly recognizable, and their planes are the workhorses of international travel, carrying millions of passengers every single day. Airlines around the world rely on their fleets to keep people and goods moving across continents and oceans. Their success is no accident. It's the result of massive investment, decades of engineering, and a global web of suppliers and political influence. Each aircraft is a marvel of technology, assembled from millions of parts sourced from hundreds of countries. The scale of their operations is staggering, with supply chains stretching across the globe and thousands of highly skilled workers involved in every step of production. Boeing, the American icon, and Airbus, Europe's technological powerhouse, are more than manufacturers. They're symbols of national pride and economic strength. Their rivalry is not just about business. It's about representing the ambitions and capabilities of entire continents. Governments have backed them with subsidies, research funding, and diplomatic support, knowing that success in aviation means jobs, prestige, and influence on the world stage. Their aircraft, from the legendary 747 to the cutting-edge A350, connect continents and drive global commerce. These planes are not just machines, they're the arteries of the modern world, enabling trade, tourism, and cultural exchange on a scale never before possible. Every takeoff and landing is a testament to decades of innovation and the relentless pursuit of safety and efficiency. The barriers to entry are enormous: billions in investment, years of R&D, and the need to earn airlines' trust with proven reliability and global support. Newcomers face daunting technical, financial, and regulatory challenges. It's not enough to build a plane. You have to prove it can fly safely, efficiently, and profitably for decades. That's why so few have even tried to break into this exclusive club. That's why, for so long, the skies have been a two-horse race. Airlines have had little choice but to pick between Boeing and Airbus, whose fierce competition has driven innovation but also kept the market tightly controlled. Their dominance has shaped the very way we travel, influencing everything from ticket prices to airport design. But as of July 2025, winds of change are blowing from the east. New players, backed by ambitious governments and rapidly growing economies, are preparing to challenge the status quo. Airports in Asia are expanding at a breathtaking pace, and local manufacturers are ramping up production, eager to claim a share of the global market. The familiar order of the skies is about to face its biggest shakeup yet. As new contenders emerge, the world is watching to see if Boeing and Airbus can hold on to their thrones, or if a new era of aviation dominance is about to begin. Enter the Dragon, COMAC C929. This wide-body long-haul jet is China's boldest aerospace project yet, aiming to rival Boeing and Airbus on the world stage. Designed to carry up to 440 passengers, the C929 is built with advanced composites, modern aerodynamics, and state-of-the-art systems. It's the flagship of China's push for self-reliance and technological parity, part of the Made in China 2025 initiative. COMAC has partnered with global suppliers for key components, but the goal is clear: build a world-class jet and reduce dependence on foreign aircraft. Success would mean not just economic gain, but a leap in China's global status. The Dragon is ready to soar. In June 2025, the world's aviation elite gathered at the Paris Air Show, a global stage where the future of flight is unveiled. Amid the buzz of new technologies and fierce competition, COMAC, China's ambitious aerospace manufacturer, quietly announced a milestone that would send ripples through the industry. The C929, COMAC's flagship wide-body jet, had just completed a non-stop 12,000-kilometer test flight, an achievement that marks a new chapter for Chinese aviation. With this range, the C929 can now connect some of the world's most important city pairs, Shanghai to London, Beijing to Los Angeles, and beyond, without refueling. This capability puts it in direct competition with the most advanced jets from Boeing and Airbus, opening up new possibilities for airlines and travelers alike. The ability to fly such long distances means the C929 can serve the world's busiest and most lucrative long-haul routes, linking continents and economies with ease. It's a technical feat that signals COMAC's readiness to play on the global stage. For years, industry analysts and competitors doubted whether COMAC could deliver a true intercontinental jet. Many believed the technical and regulatory hurdles were simply too high for a newcomer to overcome, especially in a market dominated by established Western giants. But this successful test flight has silenced many of those doubts. The C929 is no longer just a concept on paper or a prototype in a hangar. It's a real flying contender capable of meeting the demands of modern air travel. For China, this is more than just an engineering achievement. It's a moment of national pride, a testament to decades of investment in science, technology, and innovation. The C929's triumph is being celebrated not just by engineers and executives, but by a nation eager to showcase its growing capabilities to the world. The successful test is hard evidence that COMAC is rapidly closing the gap with Western aerospace leaders. The C929's advanced design, efficient engines, and impressive range are proof that China is no longer just catching up, it's setting new standards. The arrival of the C929 signals a shift in the balance of power in global aviation. It's not just another aircraft, it's a symbol of a new era where innovation and ambition know no borders. The Dragon can fly far, and now, the world is watching to see just how high it will soar. Stack the C929 against the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus A350, and you see a true heavyweight bout. These three aircraft represent the cutting edge of long-haul aviation, each vying for dominance in a fiercely competitive market. The C929, China's ambitious new entry, is designed to challenge the established giants, promising airlines a fresh alternative to the familiar Western options. The C929 matches its rivals in range and capacity, targeting the same lucrative long-haul routes that connect major cities across continents. With seating for over 280 passengers and a range exceeding 12,000 kilometers, it's built to compete head-to-head with the Dreamliner and A350 on transcontinental journeys, from bustling Asian hubs to European capitals and beyond. The 787 and A350 pioneered lightweight composites and passenger comfort, setting the standard for modern wide-bodies. Their advanced materials reduce fuel burn, while innovations like higher cabin humidity and larger windows have redefined the passenger experience. These features have made them favorites among airlines and travelers alike. COMAC's advantage? A fresh design, lessons learned from its rivals, and likely a lower price, backed by Chinese state support. The C929 benefits from the latest engineering insights, and with government backing, it can offer aggressive pricing and financing options that may appeal to cost-conscious airlines. For airlines in Asia, Africa, and emerging markets, a cheaper, modern widebody is tempting. These regions are experiencing rapid growth in air travel, and the promise of a new, efficient aircraft at a lower cost could be a game-changer for carriers looking to expand their fleets without breaking the bank. But Boeing and Airbus have decades of proven reliability and global support networks. Their aircraft are trusted by airlines worldwide, with established maintenance, training, and parts supply chains that keep fleets running smoothly. This reputation for dependability is a major hurdle for any newcomer. COMAC must build that trust from scratch. Convincing airlines to take a chance on a new manufacturer is no small feat, especially when safety, reliability, and after-sales support are on the line. The C929 may match specs, but winning hearts and minds is the real challenge. Airlines and passengers alike will be watching closely to see if COMAC can deliver not just on paper, but in real-world operations and comfort. Its proven performance versus future promise, a battle that will shape the skies for years to come. China's push into large commercial jets is no side project. It's a core national strategy. The goal: break the Western duopoly, reduce reliance on foreign tech, and become a leader in high-value industries. With China set to become the world's largest aviation market, capturing domestic demand is a huge incentive. The C929 is the crown jewel of Made in China 2025, signaling a shift from imitator to innovator. Exporting the C929, especially to Belt and Road countries, gives China new diplomatic leverage. It's not just a plane, it's a tool of statecraft. The stakes are global. Boeing faces a new rival at its most vulnerable moment. Production flaws, safety scandals, and regulatory scrutiny have battered its reputation and slowed deliveries. The 737 MAX crisis and Dreamliner quality issues have shaken customer confidence. This turmoil opens the door for COMAC. Airlines frustrated with Boeing's delays may now consider the C929, especially if it's reliable and affordable. For Boeing, the C929's progress is a wake-up call. The world isn't waiting, the giant is under pressure, from within and without. COMAC's biggest hurdle isn't engineering, it's certification. Without approval from the FAA and EASA, the C929 can't fly most international routes. Certification is a grueling, years-long process, especially for a newcomer like COMAC. Politics complicate things further, with trade tensions and concerns over subsidies and IP. Without Western approval, the C929's market is mostly limited to China and a few allies. To truly challenge Boeing and Airbus, COMAC must clear this regulatory mountain. The technical triumph is one thing, global acceptance is another. The road ahead is long. A credible third player shakes up the entire aviation ecosystem. The C929's arrival means more competition, especially in Asia-Pacific, the world's fastest-growing market. Boeing and Airbus will have to fight harder on price, performance, and innovation. Expect better deals, faster tech upgrades, and a renewed race for efficiency. China's push for self-sufficiency could split the global supply chain, creating new winners and losers. For smaller airlines, the C929 offers more choice and bargaining power. New routes and greater connectivity could follow, especially in developing regions. The C929 could redraw the map of global air travel. What does all this mean for you, the passenger? In a word, better. More competition means more innovation, efficiency, and affordability. Expect quieter, more comfortable cabins, better entertainment, and lower fares as airlines pass on savings. A third major manufacturer could ease production backlogs, speeding up fleet renewal and expansion. More planes, more routes, more choice. Everyone wins. The C929's journey is just beginning, but its impact is already reshaping aviation. The sky is bigger than ever, and there's finally room for one more giant.